Aloha, welcome to Caddell Cuisine. I'm Nadia Caddell, and today I want to show you how to make a delicious kale salad. This has been probably the best salad I've had in a long time, maybe even ever. It's a recipe from Half Baked Harvest. I'm gonna go ahead and link all of her information down below on Instagram. She has some amazing recipes. I think you'll really enjoy them. But I want to take you into how to make this one in particular because there are some steps that she does to this salad that I really think make all the difference flavor-wise. And I think you might enjoy it for your midweek lunches, grab and go, kind of prep these sweet potatoes, the chickpeas, slice some avocado. It really goes well together. So I hope that you really like it. All of the ingredients will be down in the recipe right here, right down below. And let's go ahead and get started. So let's go grab a fork and let's eat. We're going to start this recipe off by getting your oven ready and set at 425 degrees. And we'll jump into prepping the things for this salad. You're going to take 2 medium or small sweet potatoes and you're going to slice them up in about 1/2 inch circles and set those off to the side in a bowl. And you're going to add your olive oil or avocado oil or any oil that you'd like to mix in and kind of give those a good shake. And in a little bowl I put some of that Chipotle chili powder or that smoked paprika. You can do 50/50. If you don't really like spicy, you can do less of this, or you can season it in a way that you find comfortable with salt and pepper. But I really like the kick that it gives these sweet potatoes, so you can add that in. A little bit of fresh cracked pepper. And once that's all set, you can start mixing that around. Make sure to mix everything really evenly, that every sweet potato gets some of that flavor. If you're noticing it's kind of dry, you can add a little bit more of that oil. And a baking tray and a silicone mat, or parchment paper, whatever you have there. And you want to make sure to really spread all of these sweet potatoes out so that they all get a good chance to get baked evenly. And they're ready for the oven for some 20 minutes or so. Once they're in the oven, you've set the timer for 20 minutes. You're going to add a little bit more of that oil in and make sure to really mix in those leftover spices, that smoked paprika and the chipotle chili powder. Really making sure that it's incorporated in with that oil. Now you've got your canned chickpeas that you've drained. And this is a good time to mix all of those flavors in with those chickpeas. Set those off to the side. We're not quite ready for them. And now you want to get your Brussels sprouts ready. The recipe originally called for these to just kind of be mixed in with the kale, but I like to roast mine in the oven. I just really like that charred flavor with the Brussels sprouts. So doing the same thing, olive oil, salt, pepper, and just letting those kind of spread out on a baking tray. A little tip here, if you don't want to work too hard at making these, you can always just spray them over with some avocado oil spray and then season them on your tray there too. Whichever way you'd like to do is totally fine. So moving on to the dressing, we're gonna add in the olive oil. And this will have some tahini in it, some Dijon mustard, some Worcestershire sauce, or however you say it. And you can get your fresh lemons ready for this. And now in editing the video, I realized I did not press record when I was making this dressing with all of those ingredients, but I will be adding that in the description box below. So you're gonna blend those all together. It's been about 20 minutes. I am going to flip over my sweet potatoes and mix in those chickpeas, mix in those flavors. And just on the same tray, I'm gonna kind of divide them in between the sweet potatoes. And they're ready for the oven for another 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and get my dressing ready to serve. Again, all of the ingredients will be in the recipe description box below. Moving on to our kale, we've washed it and we're ready to go. I'm gonna debone it, as I call it, or at least take the hard part off of the back part there. So just take your kale, put it on its side there, and as close as you can to that edge part, if you can cut that off and then remove that. It's just a little bit harder to eat and a little easier for a salad to enjoy. So I'm gonna chop that into smaller pieces, get that ready to go in a bowl. And now we're gonna do what's called massaging the kale salad. This really changes the kale's texture, flavor, and just even the dimension of the way that the kale works. It's so much better with a massage. It's relaxed, it's ready to go, and the flavors really kick off. So give it a good massage. Make sure to mix everything through. You have the little mixture on the side there. We're gonna get ready to plate it. Our kale has been relaxed and it's ready to go. We've got some Brussels sprouts that we want to kind of divide out throughout the plate. Now we can take those chickpeas, the sweet potatoes, and place them around your plate there. We've got so many great flavors. The chickpeas are now kind of crunchy and have that spice with it. If you've got an avocado on hand, you can thinly slice that. Goes really well with this. And just kind of place it off to the side or wherever you'd like on your salad. And once that's all ready to go, you can get your dressing, start drizzling it out. It is delicious. I hope you enjoy it. And it's a great way to make big batches and just kind of put this together really quick and easy. Enjoy! I hope you really enjoyed this recipe. I know I have, and I know it's been one of those where I just can't stop thinking about this dressing and about all of these flavors. So hopefully you like it as well. If you'd like, you can make a big bottle of this dressing, just kind of multiply the recipe by 2 or 3. Whatever you'd like to do, whatever your heart desires. But I hope you really enjoyed it. We are so thrilled with all of the positive feedback. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of it. And we're so happy to be able to share these things with you. If you can, if you have a second to support us by clicking a little like button, smashing the little subscribe section, or even just letting us know in the comment what you've enjoyed, or maybe what you'd like to see more of, or if there's questions on any of these recipes that we ever share, we're more than happy to answer those, and we're more than happy to connect with you in that way. So thank you so much. As always, we'd love to see you around on our Instagram page. Let us know where you're at, what you're doing, and what you're cooking. We'd love to hear about it. So thank you so much, and until the next recipe, aloha and goodbye. End scene. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee, regroup myself, and I'll be right back.